Hello, everyone. Welcome to Takeout Tips for Healthier Eating. My name is Jacob Yunt. I'm going to be going through this with you guys. I'm the GM over at Octane Fitness Centers in Atlanta. So this is just going to be kind of a brief overview on tips and tricks to kind of help you out when you are going out to eat, you're eating on the go, maybe you don't cook a lot. So maybe these are some helpful things that can get you through all that and kind of maintain a healthier eating style. All right, so what is ahead? So we've got navigating a menu, things to look out for, sides matter, and some assembly required. All right, let's dive in. Navigating a menu. So I think the most important part when we start, when you get to a fast food or a fast casual restaurant, is kind of just deciphering the menu. What are you looking to eat? What are your options? How can I make this experience a more healthy experience than I would normally make it? So a really great step is to read the descriptions. Almost every menu has a description on there telling you what is in the food, what it's made of, what you're going to get when you order this item. And just pay attention to that. Be mindful of what you're ordering. And that's the first start, really, to making that different decision, when you're ordering food. Check the nutrition facts. Almost all restaurants now have at least the calorie count, if not the full nutrition breakdown of their items. And if you can't find them there is a large chance that you can find them online on their website. So you can do some research ahead, go check out calorie count, nutritional breakdown, see what's in there. You're going to find, higher fat content in some places, a lot more sodium, some additives, little preservatives to make things last longer and taste, more appealing. So those are things that you'll see, and you'll typically see a higher calorie count. Most fast food places have less dense nutritional value, less fiber, less filling nutrients. So to make up for that, they have higher calories of fats and things like that to make the food taste better and to balance that out. You want to pay attention to your portion size as well. Watch out for those value size options. Oh, for this much more, you can get this. Most of the time, we're not really hungry enough to need that or to warrant that. The calorie count in itself and all of that is high enough where we don't necessarily need to get that value size. So be mindful of that. Other things you can look for to go green. Most fast food or fast casual places have healthy options, salads, veggie options, maybe a rice bowl, things like that, that are kind of teetering away from fried foods or burgers, high calorie things like that. So you can check for those options. You can check for grilled options. A lot of places now have grilled options. So if you're going to get a chicken sandwich, nuggets, or things like that, a lot of places have those grilled now, which reduces that overall calorie intake a little bit as well. You can substitute. So don't be afraid to ask, hey, can I get this removed? Can I add this? You can add veggies or fruits. Exchange your breads for wheats or multigrains. If you need some more protein, add some cheese, remove some cheese if you've got other calories. If if you're trying to limit that intake, like we just mentioned, substituting grilled for fried foods. Um, don't be afraid to add things to these items either. The more fruits and veggies you add, the more nutrient dense your food becomes. You're not having to eat as much because you're staying fuller longer. So don't be afraid to substitute some things, and just be aware of prices. Sometimes when you're going green or you're eating the healthy option, the prices tend to be higher. So just keep an eye out for that, and make those decisions accordingly. Things to look out for. So here's one of the big things that it took me a while to actually realize until you start looking at these calorie counts is the healthier options aren't exactly always healthier. Okay. Um, if you look at the calorie count for most salads at any fast food restaurant, they are almost comparable to your burger and fries option, right? They've got you've got added breaded chickens or croutons. You've got bacon. You've got dressings that you add. Um, they've got all sorts of things that you know, onion straws, things that you're putting in these salads to make them themed. So those can rack up the calories a little bit. So just be aware of those things. Um, check the calorie count, like I said, check the nutrition facts, see what you're eating, see what's going into these salads, and make your decisions from there. Um, you can also drink your calories too. So when you're getting sodas, energy drinks, sports drinks down here, in the South, sweet tea is everywhere. So those are high in sugar. So you're gonna get additional calorie intake from that. So just be aware of that. Myself, I'm not a huge soda drinker, but I always opt for water when I go out to eat fast food because one, saves money. You're not paying for a drink most of the time. And two, I'm already consuming, I've made this conscious choice. I'm going out today, you know, and it's good. I want to get this out of the way now. Eating out isn't always bad. You have to have a balance. You have to, do what works for you. If cooking's not your thing and you need to go out, that's perfectly okay. That's why we're doing this, right? We can make healthier decisions when we go out to eat. So my version of that is I drink water when I go out to eat because I know that I'm consuming a little bit more calorie intake just because that's, the way it is most of the time. You get French fries, you get fast food. Um, so that's kind of how I deal with that a little bit. All right. Sides matter. So when you're ordering your food, typically you get a side. Um, you can opt for fruit and veggie options. They have those in most restaurants now. You get fruit cup, side salad. Um, I know Chick-fil-A has a small kale salad or something like that. It's more filling, high in fiber, more nutrient dense, keeps you fuller longer. So it's making those conscious decisions while you're there. All right, this could be a little bit better. And if you're not, eating a lot of fruits and veggies, making that one difference change can be huge. Um, when you get dressings and dips, get them on the side. You have more control of your portions that way. Um, a lot of the times they get overdone, overused in a salad, so just get them on the side. address it that way. And downsize your size. So maybe if you always get a medium, opt to go to a small, and maybe get, a fruit cup too. So if you still want those fries and you still, that's something you really want, that's okay. Get a side salad too, or some fruits, and go with a smaller side of your side. All right, this one's my favorite because this one is involves a little bit of creativity. So a lot of the times we're going out to eat, one, because it's quick and easy. But another reason is maybe we don't cook. There are tons and tons of people who that is just not their thing, and that's okay. We don't all need to be chefs to eat healthy. So one thing that you can do, whether it is fast food, whether it's pre-made food from a deli, Publix, a Kroger, a Whole Foods, somewhere that has pre-made salads, veggies. You can get maybe chicken fingers from somewhere. You can do a combination of both, right? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get this thing, but I'm gonna cook something at home or prep something at home and combine them together. So prep the things you can, order the things you can't. If you're really craving a cheeseburger, right? Go order a cheeseburger. That's fine. Come home. Maybe you can cook some, roasted broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and that's your side. Or maybe you can prep some veggies and rice and you go get some grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A. There's a balance there. And that's another way to kind of curb that a little bit. You can control kind of what you're eating and what you're doing, and it's gonna save money as well. Because if we're eating out all the time, we're probably spending a little bit more money as well. And you can also prep by bringing it with you, right? Say you're on your way to go eat and you're afraid, oh my gosh, I'm gonna order everything. Eat an apple on the way, right? You're getting some fruit in you, something in your body that's nutritionally dense. There's a lot of fiber. It's going to keep you a little bit fuller. There's things you can do that almost anywhere. So those are great options to kind of get creative, and do your own thing. A lot of these places you can actually order just a meat or just a side. So this is one thing that I like to do too. So it's a good hack. And another thing, just be diverse. If you're going to eat out multiple days of the week, make sure you're eating different places. Maybe there's a Greek restaurant where you can get a lot of veggies and maybe some hummus. You're changing your diet. You're not eating the same thing every day. Getting some variety. So just like we talk about in regular nutrition, eating a diverse amount of food. Change where you're eating at too. You're going to get some diversity. Even though places tend to have the same menu items, they can differ with ingredients. So you're kind of getting a full spectrum that way. So that's always another helpful thing. That is about it. I hope you guys learned some things. It's very quick. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can do some research. I can get back to you, give you some examples that you could use. I kind of want to give a brief overview because everyone's situation is a little different. Yeah, just reach out, let me know if you've got any questions. happy to help as always. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk soon.